Hi book lovers! Another month and another TBR we can choose with our TBR jar. I am so excited, and can I tell you guys that I actually got a camera. So this is the first time me filming on the camera, and I'm sorry if it's not perfect yet. I'm also sorry if I may look in the viewfinder from time to time. I actually can see myself now, which is so amazing. I used to film everything on my phone. At the end it got very annoying, so I'm overjoyed and I actually feel a little bit professional now. And choosing my monthly TBR with the TBR jar is one of my favorite videos to film, so I feel like it's also fitting that's the first one I film on the camera. I already set you up to the side a little bit so you can see my TBR shelf a little better. I at least hope so. Let's put this pumpkin up here as well. I hope you like my little pumpkin collection. I actually have a fall vlog coming up where I also painted these. No, first where I hand selected these pumpkins and then painted them. But yeah, let's choose some books to read in November. Also, my current TBR is going very well, so excited for that. First prompt. Read a book with the highest rating on your Goodreads TBR. Oh my goodness, okay. How will I find that out? First of all, how great is it that I can now use my phone while looking for that? But let me see what I think could be the highest. I think maybe the Naturals could be quite high. Maybe also Powerless, since these books are quite popular. Oh my god, Archer's Voice? That could be a contender. Also, I feel like I think this could be a contender as well. Let me check. Okay, this has 4.38 on Goodreads, which I think is quite high, but it makes sense because this is like in the middle of a very long series, so only people that really love the series would have read that, I assume. So let's see the others. Okay, the Naturals has 4.19, so it's not the highest. Powerless has 4.07, so also not the highest. Archer's Voice has 4.20. So I'm just gonna check if there's anything else I think might be a high rating. No, I don't think anything will be actually higher than this one. I mean, this has a pretty high rating. What was it again? 4.38. So yeah, I'm gonna choose Fuel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie again. This is part of the Addicted / Calloway Sisters series. This is Rose and Connor's second book. This was, I think, already twice at least on my TBR. And it's not that I don't want to read this. I really do want to finish this series. I feel like I can't bring myself to read the last Rose and Connor book because they're my favorites, and I don't know, just it's a big step to say goodbye to them, and I feel like I can't. But I will definitely try to do that in November, because also one of my goals was actually to finish the series this year, and this book is also my 2024 TBR, which I have been the worst at. So yeah, this is gonna be a priority for November. All right, first prompt down. Let's see what the second prompt will bring us. Okay. An author starting with V, because, you know, I'm with I think that was the idea. I don't know if we're gonna have an author here that has a V, to be honest. No, I actually don't think we have a book for that, so I'm just gonna put this back in. Or maybe later, not that I'm gonna choose this one again, but yeah, at some point I might have an author with that name. But yeah, let's... Oh shit, okay. One prompt fell out. I guess this was chosen for us. A book published this year. Ooh, okay, book published this year. I could definitely go with Pretty Savage because this was published this year. And it's the second book in the... I don't know what the series is called, but it's a German series. The way the first one ended, like, I have to read the second one, but they're also quite thick and I don't read a lot in German, but this could be a contender. But I also want to see, total opposite of the thick book, this book, which is called Illustrated Girl by Josephine Angelini. And this just looks so cozy and I think would be great for November. Nope, published in 2022, so that's a no. Ooh, maybe this one, Love Letters to a Serial Killer by Tasha Coriel. I really want to read this during like the fall winter season, so that would be great. And I think this was published this year. First published in 2024, so I think that would be a great contender. Let me see if there's anything else. You know what? I want to read this one. So this is about our main character Hannah, who's writing to a serial killer who murdered a bunch of women, but he replies, and all of a sudden she's not that sure about him anymore. And yeah, I think this will be very interesting, and I also love the cover. I love the pink vibes, and yeah, very excited for this one. All right, book number 3. A book set in a small town. I know which one I want to read. Okay, so for this one, I don't have to think a lot because I want to read Powerless by Elsie Silver. I'm actually buddy reading this with a friend of mine, and she's coming to visit in November, so I already told her let's start this book together. And yeah, I'm just excited to be back with this series. This is the 3rd book in the Chestnut Spring series, and I think they're 2 childhood best friends, 2 broken hearts, 1 impromptu road trip to get away from everything. I don't know if that means it's second chance, I don't think so, but she's a ballerina and he's a hockey player, and I really like that dynamic, good old sports romance. And yeah, I'm glad that I got to choose this one because I wanted to read it anyway in November. Right, I would love to choose a fantasy next because I've been also really in the mood for a lot of fantasy, so let's hope this one's gonna be fantasy. Do you wanna... I wanted to show you first, but it was just such a short word, and let me show you. Let me figure this out. How can I show you? Can you see? I think so. It's free pick! Okay, that is amazing. Free pick, but I feel like that's also difficult. But I kind of want to choose the naturals because I've been just really eyeing the series, and I think it will be great to read during like the wintry season as well. And yeah, it's also relatively short. I have a feeling that once I start the series, I'll just go on and read them all. This is basically like described as Criminal Minds, but YA. And Jennifer Lynn Barnes is also easy to read because her chapters are just so short, and it's usually something where you can think along with the book, with the characters, and yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'm loving my November TBR so far. But yeah, I don't want to jinx it, so let's choose book number 5. So second to last, because I usually choose 6 books. Oh no, I lost this one. Okay, maybe this one I can show you now first. But I'm also able to see it. Are you even able to see it? Sorry, I'm just playing with the focus right now. I don't want to be annoying. I hope you were able to read it. Maybe not, because maybe a biography. Do I even have one on here? I don't think so. I think the only thing that comes close, this is a memoir. So not a biography, but maybe like a more... It's not even really an autobiography. A memoir is the closest thing I've got here. So this is by Uli Borowka. He was a German soccer player and he dealt with a lot of addictions, especially alcoholism. And I heard really good things about his book and that it's quite moving and emotional. And my dad actually got this for me and he's been asking me whether or not I've read it so far. So yeah, I think I'm gonna choose this one for November. But that means we're at my last book for November and I still don't have a fantasy. So please let there be a fantasy in here. Okay. 2-word title. All right. Let me first check what fantasies I have here. A Dawn of Onyx? Nope. I could do Illustrated Girl, which is 2-word title, and it's kind of fantasy-ish. I mean, she's jumping into one of her favorite books, but it's actually after an awful event, so it's not all nice anymore, and it's up to her to fix it. And yeah, this cover just really gives me like cozy vibes. I could also do Normal People, which is on my 2024 TBR, and I should read it. I don't know why I'm so apprehensive of reading this, because the other book I read by Sally Rooney I absolutely loved, but I think I'm still gonna go with this one, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so we do kind of have a fantasy on my November TBR as well, and let's do a little recap. Oof. Oh, wow. I think this was the first time without books falling down. Okay, well, the first book is The Illustrated Girl by Josephine Angelini for a 2-word title. Then we have not really a biography, but the closest thing I had to a biography, and that is, well, it's called Fulle Pulle by Uli Borowska. I'm thinking about a way to translate it properly. It's kind of like full bottle, but also like full throttle. But yeah, about a soccer's double life with his alcoholism. Then we have The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and I'm super excited for this one. Also excited about Powerless by Elsie Silver in the Chestnut Spring series. Then we have Love Letters to a Serial Killer, and I think that's also perfect for November. And last but certainly not least, we have Fuel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This month will be the month where I read this book. I promise, guys. I mean, I don't really want to promise, but it's a high priority, like 99%. 0.9. So almost like 100%. I'm just saying that because sometimes life happens, but yeah, this is a high priority is what I'm trying to tell you guys. But yeah, there we go. I can't believe it's already November. I feel like also the TBR prompt jar is not looking that full anymore, which is crazy. There were like over 100 prompts in here. But I'm excited for my November TBR. Definitely some books that I wouldn't have chosen otherwise. And we'll see if I get to all of them. I definitely want to. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. I hope it was alright with the new camera setup. As I said, I'll have to get used to it. I have to see if, you know, everything is correct. Technique is not my strongest suit, so bear with me, guys. But give this video a like, also join the fam and subscribe for more bookish content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!